Good morning and afternoon and evening to some of you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Sorry I'm a little late. Had a brother who needed to get something off of his chest. But we're rolling now. Hello, Ramadi. What's up, Rafter? Simone. R.O. Hemi. Sergeant Grinch, who was actually the first one, and everybody else who is lurking. Hope you're all having a great Sunday. Um, R.O. Grinch beat you. Sorry. Chahuahua. Chahuahua.
Chihuahua.
What's up?
I posted the link right after you sent it to me. So I tried to get in that way. And I was able to see some tan boots throwing a snake it down the hallway.
Yeah.
So hopefully everything will be okay.
Yeah. That's a video from months ago.
Oh, okay.
That was the first time I went down to Bay St. Louis to go see Rusty. I'm sure he's having a hell of a good time in Pirate Week.
I'm to call to postpone this. I don't think I'm getting out of it. I think I just have to postpone it. I'll call tomorrow. It was one of my phone calls.
Cindy got a jury summons.
Oh, congratulations.
You're welcome.
I don't know how that's going to work.
I should check yes for a physical and mental condition that would prohibit me from rendering efficient jury service.
Yes, I would concur.
Well, just tell him you're for the death penalty for everything above jaywalking, and you won't get chosen.
About what?
Brandon said just tell them that you prefer death penalty for everything above jaywalking. No, you know how to get out of jury trial now, don't you? Tell them that you want to be on Joe Biden's jury. Because you know that's coming if he loses. All that shit's going to go back on him. All that shit that the Democrats have done. They were warned not to do this.
Well, I thought they'd be going after Hillary. But they didn't do that with all the lock her up stuff.
Well, some people believe that there is a statute of limitations and that you don't go after that. Unless you're New York State, then they change it just for one person for 1 year. And then the people that changed that law are now fighting to get it changed. Woman who cut off boyfriend's penis and threw it in the trash, charged with murder after cops reveal the horror story. Oriental girl. Cut off the boys and he died. Nice.
Well, murder's murder.
Yep. So, hey, there goes a trailer with a motorcycle on it.
Yep. It's a custom bike.
She thought she was pregnant, so she was very angry and mad at him, so that's why she did it.
That's good. I know where there's an 80-story building where we can just open the window and give her a chuck. Let her die in extreme fear on the way down.
She didn't think that the victim was in pain. She got antibiotics, rubbing alcohol, and beer to help him. And she forgot to pick up bandages, so she had to go back.
Yeah, so he's going to bleed out instead of taking him to the hospital.
He was found laying on his back on a blood-stained bed with a stab wound and apparent trauma to his genitalia.
I believe in corporal punishment, Brandon. And some of the things that the non-believers in corporal punishment say that is extreme is just should be the standard corporal punishment. Hanging, electrical chair, death by electrocution, death by injection. And if there is a little pain before you go nighty-night, then oh well, because whoever you took out, I'm sure they suffered much more than that person is going to. But if I remember correctly, you're not a death penalty guy.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not about the pain. It's not about the pain.
Yeah, they don't want any cruel and unusual punishments.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
No, I don't. I That's the one thing I do like about the jihadis. They got no problem chucking people off top of buildings. And the Russians, they throw everybody out of a window.
Huh.
Yeah, that last short you made with Miss Doubtbear on
You
all
like that?
fours was pretty funny. Bullis was just sniffing away back there, wasn't he?
Oh, that wasn't a short. That was just a picture.
Oh, that was just a picture.
Yeah, the last short I made was the one about the billy goat milk.
Yeah, I seen that one. That was good. I didn't realize that he tagged into the Troon ring.
Yeah.
Well,
He's been there for a while, but he was really circumspect about fucking advertising it. But lately he's gone in, 100%.
I guess he thinks he's supporting his friends.
Yeah.
And that's an admirable trait, that you're willing to take all that heat for something that you should instinctively know's wrong, but okay. It's good. So I guess tomorrow I'm getting platelets.
Oh, that's too bad. I know you didn't like that.
No, I was trying not to, but my count is under 20, so I got no choice. I'm starting to have like not a nosebleed, but nasal discharge that has blood in it all the time.
Yeah.
It's like a runny nose. Yeah, and that's a sign of not having enough platelets in your system. But they held off till tomorrow because Cindy brought me my Jersey Mike's sub. And it was good. It was well needed. I needed to have something different.
Yeah.
And I still have my baked potato sitting over there for me to eat with butter and sour cream. Yep. But all is good. Even if I get the platelets tomorrow, that shouldn't preclude me from leaving Wednesday or Thursday, hopefully.
I pray for you, brother.
I know you do, and I appreciate you and all the guys putting in a good word. It was great to hear that Rusty's doing extremely well with his. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think Rusty's kind of a bullshit artist, so he may just be saying that.
Well,
I hope I'm wrong about that.
I'm going to take him at his word because that's what he wants me to know.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Because when you're in this situation, you don't tell everybody everything, or you try not to tell them the bad news. You try to be positive so everybody else around you's positive.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said nothing.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We all worry about them.
Yeah.
Cindy even brought me 2 glazed donuts from Dunkin' Donuts. Woohoo!
She got them from Moki.
No. They're not. No, Moki makes the California blend of cream-filled donuts. No, these are regular Western PA glazed donuts. They're zinc
Okay.
free. These come out of a different bakery book. They're not
Okay.
out of his cookbook.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
But
For Dunkin' Donuts, but that was next door to the Mid Express.
but if they were coming from the Moki cookbook, I would have definitely offered one to you, my friend. Sharing's caring. Usually I get sugar donuts, the granulated sugar donuts,
Right.
but I don't want sugar all over the room because that sugar goes everywhere. So glaze is just how much you get? A dozen donuts.
Oh, I got a dozen.
And how much was it? Roughly.
Something like $14, but I got a discount because they give 20% discount to veterans.
Okay. So my wife got a dozen donuts. That's $14. They're cheaper here in Western PA than they are in Canada.
Well, Hemi buys those bougie donuts too.
Well, Cindy gets those too. But
A dozen was $14, and then I got my drink, so it came with my discount. It came to $16.
Yep. Cindy got some specialty drink, some green thing. I don't know.
Matcha.
Yeah.
Matcha, whatever matcha is. Looks like somebody.
Green tea.
It looks like somebody sprayed off the bottom of the lawnmower.
It's a green tea. It's healthy.
I don't know what the hell that is.
No, you don't.
I don't know if I think if I really started eating and drinking healthy full time, I just wouldn't make it. My
Well,
body.
some things that they think are healthy really aren't, and other things that say aren't really are. So, 150 years ago, they thought radium was healthy for you.
Yeah, I can't see how that worked, but okay. Well, what's that one alcohol? Absinthe?
Oh,
If it's
yeah.
made by the original recipe, that's like drinking turpentine.
Well, who was that painter? Salvador Dali?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did almost all of his famous stuff on absinthe, but unfortunately, after he was drinking that stuff for about 10 years, he became freaking retarded. So,
Yeah. It's poison. The original
yeah.
absinthe, yeah. So last night was the grandson's music school concert, and got to see a nice video of him playing electric guitar up on stage with his classmates.
Good.
So he keeps progressing. Sooner or later, he'll be able to start doing some of the lead guitars instead of just all rhythm guitars.
Right.
I'm looking forward to that. Yep. I'm already a happy grandpa.
Good. Hey, JR.
Hey, JR.
Who else we got in here? Everybody else I think I've greeted already.
I guess Hemi's busy today, huh? RO's
Yep.
here.
Yeah. But I've already said to RO because RO thinks he was the first. But
Well,
you
we
were
all
actually,
know that none of them. I
you
thought it was me.
you are. You were the first.
Yeah.
But,
RO said, JR, you have the right to remain silent, pendejo.
no. You got to remember people who believe in Bigfoot, you can't really expect them to acknowledge losing. Because
RO believes in Bigfoot?
yeah. See, that's why you can't expect them to acknowledge losing because they lost Bigfoot and they can't find him. They won't admit that he's not there.
Well, apparently you can't lose what you never had. Hey, Rusty. Rusty Rivers in the chat. What's up, brother? Oh.
Man, he called me earlier telling me all the fucking crazy shit he was doing at Pirate Fest this year. Having a good old time being a pirate. Arr! That's what's happening this weekend at Bay St. Louis.
RO said Brandon found proof that Bigfoot is tapping 304s.
Being a pirate. Bigfoot pirate. The swamp monster comes to town.
And all we got was a fool in a cow outfit. In a cow onesie. Ain't that a crock of crap? Stuff
Yeah.
they have in Alabama or Louisiana.
Well, we were in Louisiana. The Pearl River, the side of the river we were on was Louisiana.
Yeah.
But that was a hell of a fun tour.
It looked like you guys had a blast together down there.
Yeah, if we ever do the Everglades one, we'll have to grab one of the boats, the airboats. But the airboat tours that they had didn't look all that whippy.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Everglades is just freaking miles and miles and miles of reeds and swamp, right? And down there in Louisiana, it was all a bunch of trees, and then there was some of the the glade sort of bayou looking stuff.
The place we usually go does both. It has the air ride on the one side of Highway 41, and on the other side they do like those duck boats with the
Right.
big 70 or 80-inch tires, and they go through the swamp, and the big swamp buggies go through, and they have a course that's set up, but that's more ecological in based. This is the type of plants and trees and blah blah blah. But that airboats, I love that. They're fun.
I want the one that you're going to haul an ass through the fucking swamp.
Yeah. I'd like to go see one of those swamp buggy races sometime when we're down there. With the big mutter tires, and they kick up.
Right.
Oh yeah, and big diesels just blowing 1,500 horsepower and foot-pound of torque.
Amanda works those.
Yeah.
You need to let her know that you want to go.
Yeah. I would like to take what they have a boat that leaves Naples, and in 3 hours you're at Key West.
Right.
You can either stay the day and come back the same day, or stay a couple days and take it back.
Right.
I don't know if they take cars or motorcycles on it or not. Because if they would take the trike, that would be great.
Well, if you know anything about Key West, you know there's plenty of ferries already.
Yep, there's lots of ferries down there. That's for sure. All those places are that way. They migrate to the really nice, beautiful spots and plant their flags all over the place. Yeah, that window, every time the wind blows, it buckles like that. Yeah. My window, the one window, when the wind is blowing the right way, it makes like a popping sound.
Right.
Like somebody's pushing on it. But I'm only 7 floors up, so it's not too bad. How you feeling today?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm doing all right.
good. Well, I know
Slept in.
you were supposed to start your 12 and 3 a couple of weeks ago, so I didn't know if you were getting to that 3 days off or if you were
Well,
just going to reset and keep going.
now the 3 days off I get are Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That way I can go to my daughter's high school graduation.
Oh, that's fantastic! Congratulations for you and her.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be like
Now,
winning the lottery.
that'll be for her. The day I'm looking forward to is her birthday. Turn 18.
When is that coming up soon?
Yeah.
So you just got what, June and the end? So July, you're off the hook, huh?
Yep.
Oh, that's
Well,
fantastic.
a little more than half of July, but yeah.
Well, so it'll be July is your last payment then.
Yep.
So August
And
1st, you'll get all your own
it's
check.
it's not even half a. I mean, it's a little more than half a month's worth of payment. It's not a whole payment.
Nice. Congratulations, sir. Long overdue.
Long.
You'll be able to start eating ramen noodles like RO. Apparently, those soba noodles he gets are real. I like soba noodles myself. I'm sure you do too from your time in Japan. But
Oh yeah.
so why is everybody looking for Billy's channel to find some link?
Fuck if I know.
Rusty, RO, and JR are talking about finding a link on Billy's channel about some of his posts or whatever. So
I have no idea.
if you recall, I was looking at getting the trailer for the Spider.
Yeah.
And the worst thing to do is let me and my brain just sit there and think about stuff for a long period of time. Because I was thinking
Now you're good. You're going to get one of those fifth
toy
wheels.
haulers.
Yeah.
That might be better to travel with. But Cindy don't like toy haulers. But if I'm able to take the bike and it's enclosed, there's less chance of damage or theft. And that way we always have a bathroom, a kitchenette, and a bedroom. And they sleep up to 4 people. So, you know, hey, and you can always put the back tail down and use it as a patio. So that way I don't have to stop at hotels or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's better. I mean, you'll never make that money up in price difference. There's like a
No.
$10,000 or $15,000 price difference in some of the between what I was originally looking at in the trailer. You know, that's a whole lot of hotel rooms. But hotel rooms aren't cheap now either.
No.
You know, and the one I was looking at has a shower. You know, it was a dry bathroom, so it wasn't one of them combo wet baths. Don't want one of them. So it was actually a real shower with a real commode. Had a porcelain commode. 3-burner stove, full-size refrigerator, sink, microwave, and couches, TV. But all you're doing is sleeping in it, so the trailer weighs 3,600 pounds, and it can carry the Can-Am, which weighs 1,100, with fully gassed up with no problem. So that'll be out of the elements and out of the. So if you do stop somewhere, no one will, be messing with the bike on the trailer, and you don't have to worry about keep cinching it down every time you stop to make sure it's not coming loose. So I don't know. I got to think about this.
Is there any that
or
have
maybe
like,
I'll.
A lot of those toy haulers, the motorcycle area or the toy area goes from floor to ceiling. Are there any that are
Yes.
like half height, where you have the portion above that you don't actually need to be in? Like you could have a bed up over the top of it or something.
Yes, they have the bunk beds there. Yeah, and then they have
Okay.
a full queen size in the front. So yeah, I would just drop the one above the bike and sleep on that, right above the bike.
What bike?
I know you
bike.
just like busting my
That guy's got
stones.
Mm-hmm.
There went a bike.
Yeah, that guy had a bike. Welcome,
Hey,
Chihuahua.
What the hell is
Chihuahua.
going on up
It's our
in this
favorite
joint?
shit.
Get him, Rusty. How you doing today, brother? You good?
Oh man, I'm doing great. I was listening to you talk about your. Oh yeah, Pirates Weekend. Yep, I haven't missed one in many a year. I was listening to you talk about your bike, Grinch. That's one of the things that. Oh, I thought he had a Can-Am.
Yeah, I do.
It's got 3 wheels.
Oh.
So
okay, so that technically doesn't count, huh?
Yeah, it's a trike.
It's still a motorcycle, but it's a trike.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the things that I always wanted for 30 years is I wanted a Harley Davidson Fat Boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted it to be a police special. And I think I'm going to get one.
Oh, congratulations. I didn't know you rode motorcycles.
I rode motorcycles when I was very young and had a 30-year hiatus from them. But I just recently had a quite a windfall. And let's see, I was on Brandon's stream. I was at the boatyard with 30 grand from part of the windfall. And I was contracting with the shipyard to do a certain amount of work on my ship.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to get rid of this money. This afternoon, I have an appointment with the realtor to look at an existing Airbnb that's in Bay St. Louis.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And it's got a little, it's got a little place out back where the owner can stay, and that's what really interested me. I got 2 units right now in Bay St. Louis, but they're completely rented out, so I can't stay there. Although for a couple of years I did live in one of them, but where Brandon rented his Airbnb at for the meetup, this place is a little bit closer to the water, a little bit closer to the marina. And I'm looking to dump this damn money. I don't. Raw money scares me. I like to have it invested in something.
Mm-hmm. I got you, brother.
So, yep. So 3 things. I want to get me a place that I could call home and make money off of it, and I want to get my my Harley Davidson Fat Boy motorcycle, and I want to get my ship fixed up the way that I want it fixed up and put back into the water. And it looks like I'm going to be able to do all 3.
Nice. That'll be great.
Yeah.
Just so you know that the modern Fat Boys are going away. So if you want one of those police style, I don't even know if they still make that. I'm sure they do.
They don't.
They don't make the color combination anymore?
I'm not sure about the color combination. I prefer a little bit of an older model.
Okay.
I don't want a new Fat Boy.
Okay.
Because my preference is for the classic.
That's a big front tire. Big wide front tire. So when you're driving on the highway with grooves, just be careful with that. That fat tire will pull you.
Yeah.
But I myself, I love 2 wheels. They handle so much differently than a trike does, because you're steering with your hips more than you are with your arms on a regular motorcycle.
Yeah, well, any Fat Boy that I would get, I would have the handlebars modified. I want 8 hangers.
Oh, that's different. I mean, I've seen them before. Usually on a Fat Boy, they usually have flat bars. But I could see putting a 10-inch, the small apes on it. Or are you going to go with the big 18s?
Well, I don't know. It's either going to be a Fat Boy or it's going to be a Heritage Softail Classic, which is very similar to the Fat Boy.
Yeah.
But the 8-hanger handlebars, they seem to go better with the Softail Heritage Classic.
Agreed. Yeah, that's definitely the better look. Yeah. Yeah. That is there's a big difference in the suspension. Doesn't the Fat Boy have the 2 outside shocks? where the soft tail has the two undermount shocks.
Yeah, and the
So
exhaust is different too.
yeah, but they're both beautiful motorcycles, and they are. But I went with the trike because with all my health issues, I just figure it's safer to ride. I can ride longer, more comfortably on the bike that I have than if I would just get a a regular 2-wheel motorcycle. And
Yeah.
I would never take a passenger on a 2-wheel motorcycle. I would never do that in my lifetime. I don't want the responsibility of having someone. But with my Can-Am, in the month that I've owned it, I've had Cindy on the bike at least 3 times. So that was the whole idea, that I could have something that's safer and more comfortable for her as well, so that we can do something to, go for rides together.
Yeah.
So, but I'm sure that Rusty Rivers has no problem finding passengers for the back of his motorcycle.
Yeah. Yeah, I already got that Sons of Anarchy look.
Just don't wear the vest. Just don't buy the Sons of Anarchy vest. Don't do that. No. Oh, don't wear a TV show vest. No, please don't.
Hey man, I've been working out, man. I could wear a vest now.
Yeah, but
Just the vest by itself.
just the plain vest is fine. No need to put fake patches on it or anything else.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see what's on 60 Minutes tonight, Rusty?
No.
Holy Father's going to be gave an interview to 60 Minutes. Yep, Papa's.
What's it going to be about?
What is it? Fiducia Supplicanis, the December ruling that he sent out,
Okay.
and how the mainstream media misinterpreted, saying that he's supporting gay marriage and all that stuff. And I watched the clip of it already. Boys, he smacked that bitch hard. Woo-wee. He sets the record straight. He tells him that the sacrament of marriage was set up by the Lord. None of us have the authority to change that.
Yeah, I know you and I have gotten into some very heated debates about the Holy Father, and like to apologize again. I think you know where my heart was.
I know. But I'm saying, if you get a chance tonight, if you can catch that, or maybe record it and watch it later, you're going to hear it right from his mouth exactly what he means, and what
Okay.
exactly what the church's stands on all that stuff is, because he's finally reached the point where he's tired of people lying about him.
Right. I got you, man. Hey, listen.
And yes, sir.
One of my best friends, and he's actually the guy that actually owned my boat before I did. He sold it to me.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Captain Allen, and he is a very devout Catholic. In fact, he is on a 7-person exorcism team by this diocese that's down here, that that's over all of our Catholic churches. And he and I have some very in-depth conversations about all different types of things, kind of like what you and I have had before in the past. And even though I'm not Catholic, but I understand things.
Yeah. Yeah, I know evil exists. I've seen it looking right in its face. and I want nothing to do with it.
Evil,
I'm not. I'm
evil
not.
does, yeah, evil
I'm,
does exist.
absolutely, it exists.
You know, and a lot of times us human beings, we don't even realize that sometimes we're being tools of evil. You know, trying to hurt people, trying to go after people, and anyways, yeah, it does exist.
Yep, I agree. I just don't have the heart to be one of those people like your friend who tries to face it. That takes some serious serious heart, serious love.
Yeah, he gave me a few months ago, right after Eric Zombro gave me his rosary.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Captain Allen gave me it looks like a Saint Benedict coin, and I put it on my rosary that Eric gave to me. And this Saint Benedict coin, it was blessed by the Holy Father himself.
Oh my gosh, lucky man.
Yeah,
That's
I keep it with me all the time, man. You know,
what a blessing.
there's forces out there. There's forces of evil. You know, and you don't need to be Catholic, you know, to recognize it.
Nope.
Um, and you don't need to be Catholic to have it with you. You know, such as me.
Yeah.
And I need all the protection I can get, and I need all the prayers I can get, and I need all the help I can get, and I'm not going to turn it down from anywhere just because I'm not of a particular faith.
Well, as the Holy Father says, a blessing is for all people, regardless of what their sins or whatever denomination they are, doesn't matter. It's for all people.
Yeah.
And, that's the one thing people forget about the Holy Roman Apostolic Church is that it's Catholic, meaning it's universal.
Right. Oh, you know, that's very interesting that you should bring that up, sir. And this is a point that I have made on a couple of Brandon's live streams. When you have the word Catholic with a capital C, it's referring to religion, the religion. But when you have the word Catholic with a lower C, its translation is universal.
Well, even with the capital C, it's still universal.
Okay.
It still means universal, just like, when the apostles went and started the church, it was, it's the universal church. It's apostolic, meaning that it's derived from the 12 apostles, which you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
And that's what's supposed to set it apart from all others. So, I just my faith has been taking me down towards the early church fathers. The more I learn
Mine does too.
Yeah, because the more you know about the first and second century church fathers, the more you can see what has changed and what has not changed and what should never change.
Yes, I'm a big follower of Martin Luther.
Yeah, I obviously that I'm not.
Right.
I don't. He took books out of the Bible. He added words to the Bible, and some of the things that he did in his lifetime, teaching polygamy, teaching some other things that that I don't agree with. He was he really diverged from his origins as a Catholic priest.
Well, I'm more talking about his origins than his later years. And one of the main themes, this could also probably be said of, what's his name? Calvin. Where Martin and Calvin, the thing that I think really were onto something was the concept of no free will. That it's all predestination because God has a plan. And if God has a plan, then where does that leave you room to have a plan? But free will was a concept that was invented by man, not God.
That's not correct. It's taught in Genesis, in the first chapter of Genesis, that Adam was gifted free will. That was one of the gifts given to Adam, life.
Well, you took me by surprise. What verse is that?
I don't have the Bible in front of me. I'm sorry. I'm stuck in the hospital. Yeah, it's in Genesis. After the creation of Adam, it lists, what the gifts God gave him. About obviously the gifts were the life, the free will, and then later on he was giving a mate. Those were the gifts that God and gave him authority over all creatures under heaven.
But remember the scriptures. It says that when Eve, she saw the apple, she saw that it was a luscious and good fruit to eat. And then when she saw the apple, she saw that, there's three specific things that she says actually before she actually eats the fruit itself, which represents the pride of life, lust, and I can't remember what the other third one is, but all of the sins of mankind can be found in those three things, those three statements that she said before she ate the apple. And if she said those three statements before she ate the apple, that means that those things were part of her before she ate the apple. And the only person or entity that is responsible for putting those things into her before she ate the apple was the Lord himself.
Well, she was told not to eat of the tree of good and evil. So her and Adam knew that it existed, that they were not authorized to eat from the one tree. Everything else was for them to have and do with it as they pleased.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
They were told not to do certain things, and curiosity got the better of them.
Well, let me ask you a question. My definition of free will is the ability to make a decision that is free from all external circumstances. So my question to you, sir, is, can you name one decision in your life that has been free from any external circumstance?
Absolutely.
Okay, name one.
Me buying my Can-Am Spider.
Okay, what were the circumstances? What were the circumstances that led up to you buying that? Because I guarantee you they were external. There is no decision that a human being can make that is not free from external circumstances. None.
Why wouldn't a private desire on my part to, all right, let's say my last pickup truck I bought last August, right? Nobody told me I had to buy it. Nobody was forcing me to do anything with it. I bought the truck that I wanted because I wanted it. Nobody else said, well, I had to buy an F-150. That was nobody's, that was, see, free will was given to humanity as a gift from God, because we both know what is God's basic definition. God is love, right? If we start there, God is love. Well, I can't love the Creator back if I don't make that choice freely. You can't love something that you're forced at a point of a gun to love, because that's not love. Love is the free giving of your essence to another person, your dog, God. That is love. And if you believe, like Calvin teaches in the 5 points, with number 5 being the predeterminism, then you believe the same thing that Muhammad taught in the Quran. That Allah predetermines everybody, so he knows before you're even born if you're going to make it to heaven or not. Well, that's the Christian God does not determine that. You determine if you make it to heaven or not. And then you are judged upon your efforts and belief to get there.
Yeah, let me say something.
Yeah, bro.
Does Jesus save, or do you save?
No, Jesus is the only way to get there.
Didn't Jesus say, no man will come unto the Father unless I am dragging and kicking and screaming with him along the way, unless I bring him to the Father? Correct?
Yes, but the only way you're going to earn that
is it really earning?
Is to love the Lord.
If there is an almighty God, and if that almighty God has a plan, that plan has to be Jesus Christ comes back. He puts his judgment in the earth. He raises the dead. He puts everybody through the lake of fire, burns off their sins, and then the immortal shall have to put on the cloak of immortality, quote unquote, more or less. Okay, we know how it ends. And if that's true, where does that leave room for you as a one human being who has been gifted God-defying power? Because if free will really did exist, each and every human being would have the power to derail God's plan. How do you answer that?
Simple. Free will is what is the basis of our exercising faith and trust and love in God. It's that simple. If you choose to exercise your free will and become an atheist, agnostic, or whatever, and you deny the triune God, well, then you're exercising your free will.
Well, what about the ancient question that even the ancient scholars tried to answer, and really nobody came up with a good answer? And that is, the child who is born on the other side of the planet in a culture that does not know Jesus Christ, has no concept of the Holy Trinity, has no concept of the biblical salvation, and yet grows up, lives, and dies. What happens to them?
Many of those ancient cultures do believe in the supreme deity. They just don't call them, the same way we do. But they believe that there is the one creator.
Now, you see, I guess that's where we disagree with, sir. I believe that God has a plan, which leaves no room for me to have a plan. And I believe that me, as his creation, I'm doing everything exactly the way that God intended for me to do. And whatever I go through, whatever challenges I face, whatever triumphs I experience, they are all of God's design. For example, did God create Adolf Hitler and have Adolf Hitler do exactly what Adolf Hitler did to bring about, to contribute to his ultimate plan?
No, that would have been Martin Luther.
Well, that's why I said that I kind of tend to follow Martin Luther.
Yeah, Hitler was an acolyte of the eugenics that Martin Luther taught in his 52 private writings. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yes.
This is news to me.
Yes. Martin Luther has 52 volumes written in Old German that I've been taking classes on lately. And they're finally being transcribed into English from 5 centuries ago. And in his sermons and in his private writings, he writes about how human beings, the vast majority of them, are nothing but pigs and a waste of time. And they're all going to burn, and it doesn't matter, and there's no sense of trying to save these people. That's what he actually believed and taught in his private sermons.
Well, look at what ultimately happened because of who Adolf Hitler was and what he did. I mean, we would not have ended up with an independent Jewish state if it was not for Adolf Hitler. I mean, if you look at everything that occurred because of the evil that Adolf Hitler perpetrated upon the world, you could clearly see that surely this had to be part of God's plan.
But you will agree with me that Adolf Hitler was not a Christian.
Well, no.
Okay. In which denomination supported Adolf Hitler in his rise to power in Nazism?
Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
The Catholic Church?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Because you're going to try to come. Pope Pius X was on Hitler's side. Meanwhile, the Vatican was the people trying to get the Jews out of Germany under Pope Pius X. There's an actual letter from the first Prime Minister of Israel who got out of Germany because of the Pope, thanking him for saving over 200,000 Jews to get them out of Germany.
Well, what about the Catholic Church turning a blind eye to what was going on when all of it started going on? I mean, you don't deny that, do you?
Not that they turned a blind eye. They knew they couldn't do anything about it physically, and they had to do whatever they needed to do to try to protect the Catholics from Uncle Adolf.
Well, let me just sum up what I truly believe. I believe that every creation that God has manifested here on this earth ultimately will be saved. I believe that every manifestation in creation was designed for a very specific purpose to contribute to God's overall plan. I believe that man does not have any God-defined power, that man cannot derail God's plan. I believe that exactly where we're at right now, everything that has happened, everything that is happening, and everything that is going to happen is according to God's plan, and there's nothing that we could do about it.
Well, I believe the exact opposite on that, Rusty. I believe in free will 100%.
What was the great charge that Jesus Christ was given by his Father? What was his job?
To save humanity and
to save the world. To save the world.
Humanity.
Yeah, to save the world. The whole world.
Because when Christ comes back, he's going to remake the world. After the
Though that may be true. Okay? But his job was to save mankind. Every last one of them. And you see, sir, and I say this respectfully, in order for your interpretation of the scriptures to be correct, Jesus Christ must fail. Because what you're really saying is that there's going to be a certain population of humanity that is not going to be saved. And here I am saying that I believe that Jesus Christ is going to save us all.
So do you believe that people that live in mortal sin and people that deny in Christ's divinity and deny in Christ's even existence and deny that the Trinity even exists, he's going to allow them into heaven?
Yes. And the reason for that is that they were created for a very specific purpose, to do evil upon their fellow mankind in order to bring about God's plan. Everybody has a job that they have been assigned according to God's plan.
That's not anything I've ever been taught.
It's called universal salvation.
I know what it is, I'm saying, but it's not something I've ever been taught from the universal church or any of the 7 apostolic churches.
Well,
because if that was
I just told you what I believe.
If that was the case, then you're telling me that the charge given to the 12 apostles to set up his church and to bring the people to him, then which one of them are incorrect? One of them, because they're diametrically opposed. Only one of them can be correct.
Well, that's true. Okay. 2 Timothy. For therefore we both labor and suffer reproach, because we believe in the living God, who is the Savior of all mankind, comma, especially the believer. That is the equivalent, sir, of me saying, I'm going to catch every fish in the ocean, comma, especially the tuna. Everyone's saved.
I don't believe in the interpretation that you're giving me. That's just not. That's not how that works.
Oh, and I'm not reading that. I'm quoting that from memory. 2 Timothy.
Well, because so you're telling me, using your logic, that Caiaphas and Barabbas and all the other people that turned their back on Christ in the last hour, that they are all saved?
Hey, listen. Yeah, have you watched the latest have you watched the latest Superman movie?
No.
There's this scene where Superman, Kal-El, he's out of a spaceship, and his father, Jor-El, he instructs his son. He says, punch that panel out. And then Superman hits the side of the spaceship, and the whole side of the spaceship comes apart, and there's a big hole. And then Kal-El looks at his son, and he says, look. And he's looking down at Earth. And at that moment, Lois Lane has just ejected out of the spaceship in a one of those escape pods, and it got damaged. And her escape pod is heading towards the Earth and is going to be destroyed, and she's going to be killed. And Kal-El looks at his son, and he says, "You can save her. You can save them all." And then he floats out of the spaceship with his arms stretched out, mimicking the crucifixion. And then he goes and he saves Lois. Superman is an analogy of Jesus Christ. He will save us all. And if he doesn't, he will fail his Father. And we are told love never fails in the Bible. And Jesus is love, and he will not fail in the great mission that his Father sent him here to do, which was to save all of us.
I'm still not convinced. Sorry, Rusty. You and I are just not going to agree on this one. I've seen too much people in my lifetime to know that those people have turned their back on everything that's good and righteous and holy in the world. So, but I'm glad you have such strong faith, my friend. That really makes my heart smile. I really appreciate that.
I do have strong faith.
I know you do, and I respect that. And I told you it makes me happy. I just don't believe the same thing you do when it comes to humanity. Humanity's fallen, and Jesus came back to show us how to be saved and how to live and how to pray. And some people believe him. A lot of people don't. So,
yeah.
I it's just like for you and the three of us on this panel right now. We all have many things in common, but wayward children that are disrespecting of the Father, we all suffer from that too. So and that's a shame. None of us deserve it. None of us asked for it, but yet at least one of our children have decided that they don't need us and are better off without us. Well, human beings do that to the triune God every day. And I don't know from what I've been taught that those people are going to receive redemption in the long run.
Well, they violate the fifth commandment. I've had a lot of conflict with my father, but I've never ever violated the fifth commandment.
Well, I'm a big believer in honoring thy mother and father.
Yeah. Yes.
I take that seriously.
What you guys got to remember is sin is like dirt to the Lord. Okay? Yes. And imagine a blind man, and he's got a job that's a couple of blocks from his apartment where he's living. And every morning he goes and he dresses himself in a suit. And he's got two suits. One's black, one's white. And one particular morning, he puts on his white suit. But it had been raining and storming the previous night. And as he's walking down the street to go to his job, as the cars pass by and hit the dirty, muddy puddles of water, they splash the dirty water all over his suit. Well, he's a blind man. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that he's dirty. And he shows up at his boss's job. And the boss takes him aside and says, I have to send you home. And the man is like, why? But I haven't done anything on purpose. It was not my will to get dirty. But the boss says, but yet you are dirty and I have to send you home and I don't want to do it. That is kind of the interpretation that I'm giving with the Lord and in God's plan. If there is no such thing as free will, and people are out there doing evil, they don't even realize that they're accumulating dirt, and and just like the man that got sent home, they're going to have to be sent to the lake of fire to have the dirt burnt off of them. And this is the part where Paul, is telling us in one of his letters that the immortal shall have to put on the cloak of immortality. That the dirty shall have to be cleansed. Okay, there is no Saddam Hussein torture chamber pit called hell. Okay, there is only universal salvation for the Lord's creation. He loves each and every one of his children, and he's not going to forsake them. And that's why he sent Superman here, his only begotten son, with one mission and one mission only: to save mankind from their sins. Jesus provided us the way to be cleansed. And it's going to happen for each and every one of God's creations. Because think of the alternative. If all of God's creations were not saved, would that truly be a God who is worth worshiping?
I'm listening, Rusty. Sorry, I'm getting ready to get a shower. I'm getting ports taped up.
There is hope for all mankind. We stumble, we fail, we fall, and Jesus Christ brings us back up.
No, it's not covering this. You have to open it up.
Sure.
Oh, you're short already. One more.
I thought it was going to fall.
Why?
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Ready.
I will.
I'll meet you and eat.
No, I will. Hey, Rusty, that was a good talk. I gotta dip for a minute so I can get my shower for the day.
Hey, God bless you, Grinch, man. Always a pleasure talking with you, brother.
Well, I think you and I agree. We're brothers from another mother. That's all. It's always
Yeah.
sir. You know, I enjoy these intellectual talks with you, and with Brandon too, because I know he's a devout believer.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Brandon's a believer, that's for sure.
yeah, absolutely. So I got to go get showered before the nurse comes in. So I
Okay,
will.
man. You take it
I'll
easy.
talk to you soon. Enjoy the Pirate Fest for me. Go get some pirate booty.
R.
Yeah, I didn't want to interject a third fucking viewpoint at all that, so I kept quiet.
Yeah, I know, Brandon. Appreciate it. It's good to let a couple of brothers, go banter back and forth.
Yeah. I'm just comforted by the fact that it also says that we will never know God's plan. So how can we say with definity what it is that allows little discussions like this to happen without any animosity?
Yeah.
Because in the back of your mind, you keep that fact tucked away and know at the end of the day, you don't know. And you will never know until the end of time, and then it's too late to change. So it's got to keep faith with Christ, follow his teachings, embrace him. You'll probably be all right. But you can't say for certain.
Agreed. Yeah. Well, I'm getting ready to get on the road to go look at this house, and I'll check back in later.
Good luck to you. Hope it
All
all
right,
turns
man.
out. Bye bye.
Bye.
And get a little fuel up here in Harrisonburg, or Harrisville, or wherever the fuck it is. Harris something. Be right back, brothers. I'm gonna go fuel up the truck. Ah, whoever that was, I would have let you in, but you were jumped out as soon as we pushed the button. You need to go potty? Hmm? You go potty? Potty? No? All right. Well, I'm going to go get some tea. And the truck needs some bug juice. So I'll be back. What's up, Trog?
Hey, Brandon.
Yo, welcome back.
I only did 5 laps around today instead of our usual 10 or more.
Yeah, but you're clean now.
Yeah, I feel good. Feel a lot better. I'm not hooked up to the IV right now, so that makes me feel better. Yeah, that sandwich hit the spot. I'm sorry I didn't get that, you roboted.
I'm back. My audio dropped for a minute.
Yeah, I hear that. Oh, what a beautiful day wherever you're at.
I'm almost to Kansas City. I'm at Peculiar, Missouri. It's an all right town, but it's a little peculiar.
Well, I guess it's better than being at Bird in Hand.
Yeah.
Or what's the other one? Was it Fornicate, Pennsylvania? Another one of them Amish towns?
Shit.
Yeah, them Amish towns got some funny names. Them German people got a funny sense of humor.
Dutch, I believe. Yeah.
Yep. It was great talking to Rusty. I really enjoy speaking with him about different things. But I agree with you wholeheartedly. None of us know what the frig we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, we can't know. It's unknowable.
Yep. Unauthorized information.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't getting ready to get a shower when we started that conversation. I would have liked to have asked him a couple more questions, but there's always the next time.
Yeah.
Because I would have asked him, well, what's the purpose of hell?
Well, he said it there. He told you there was no hell.
Oh, I didn't hear him say that.
Yeah.
Okay. There is no hell.
And here's a man that's going to put us both through hell. Woof, woof.
Woof, woof.
Woof, woof.
How are you today there, Mr. Results?
That little
I-
Honda needs to go faster. There you go.
I am very well, sir. Did you know that Hamster is streaming live right now?
Well,
No.
how about that hamster boy?
Good for him.
No, I did not know because I'm driving and I'm not surfing the
Right.
interwebs. He's probably streaming this stream.
No, he's actually streaming a Undead Crow video and commenting on it.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, I'm sure it's highly entertaining.
Mhm.
There's lots of beer cans slamming and belching and
Yeah.
funny commentary. But he's got the best avatar in all of broadcast MGTOW.
Ooh.
What, that new one?
Yeah.
That new avatar he's using.
He doesn't request those from me. I just fucking make them for him.
Mm-hmm. I know he appreciates them.
Then I force him to fucking use them.
You're just trying to get him to upload something besides your butt crack picture.
Ah, my master plan becomes clear.
Rich, how you feeling, brother?
I'm good.
You doing good?
Yeah, everything's good, bro.
All right.
No complaints.
I have a very good one along the same lines of what you're seeing today for
That's our approval.
for the rodents avatar for Halloween, but he's going to be doing the Frankenstein monster of a Guinness can.
I think it's under lilacs, right?
Yeah.
Halloween's a ways away.
Yeah, it is. It's what? 6 months?
Yeah.
Ooh, somebody had an expensive fuck up.
Hello?
Hello. I can hear you.
No, I'm talking to my daughter.
Oh.
So what happened?
Oh, a refrigerator fell while somebody was
I'm ready to
moving.
cake whenever you are.
Hold on. What'd you say?
I said I'm ready to do the cake whenever you are.
Okay, well, the first thing we need to do is
Happy birthday.
hold on.
Oh, and Abby, you need to use that bank account. You're just throwing money in the toilet every month.
Yeah, you got to put it in a CD or some kind of money market to make money on it.
Well, she hasn't been using her bank account, and they're charging her non-use fees.
Well, then she needs to switch banks.
Yeah, it sounds like some crap Bank of America would do to you.
Yeah. I don't go to any bank that charges for fees for that stuff.
Yeah, if the money's just sitting there, they're charging you for rent, for basically, or zeros and ones on a computer.
Yes.
Fuck that. Fuck them.
I am back. What did I miss?
Are you sure you're
Nothing. We were just talking about how shitty banks are.
Thanks.
I've decided on my way up here that I'm going to make full use of my 3 days off.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm going to do a fast combined with a colon cleanse. So
How's that work?
that means I'm going to get a hotel room and blow up that fucking toilet.
Well, I understand the not eating part, but how do you cleanse?
Well, you take this. They have products that you can take that will cause you to poop a lot.
Mmm.
I'm not one of the enema crowd, so I just do.
Is your furry friend coming to be the washcloth?
He's around, but this will be his first experience of of living through a colon cleanse. He won't be doing it though.
So are you going to use the Miralax?
I don't. I usually use the stuff they call the green bomb. You get it at Walgreens.
Oh, the Go Lightly. The stuff that they use for prep for colonoscopies. Yeah. Nice. Nice.
I don't know how nice it is, but
Just make sure you keep drinking plenty of water because you can get dehydrated
oh God, yeah.
quickly. Because I know you don't have a half kegger of Guinness saved up.
No. But I do have some 12 packs of sparkling mineral water, lime flavored. My favorite.
Housekeeping, 3rd floor, 7th room, plumbing backup.
Let's hope it doesn't back up.
Hopefully you won't be going to the swimming pool during that time period.
Well, if things quiet down, then I probably will, but
I rarely ever go swimming or in the ocean anymore. I still enjoy it, but I just have no desire to do it anymore. Been there, done that.
well, it just depends on what the hotel's policy is on pets in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Because the La Quinta down there in Joplin allows sand pool, and they have an angled shallow end. It's got little sprinklers, and he thinks those sprinklers are the best fucking thing since sliced bread.
Nice.
Or hamburger or something. Anyways, and he has a good old time running around in that. But if they don't allow pets in the pool, or if it doesn't have, the dog access, then I probably won't be swimming.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see that Go Lightly working out well in a pool.
No. That's not a fart.
Because when you swim, the water squeezes the human body.
Yeah.
And you don't need to be squeezed when you're on the Go Lightly.
No.
But that's a good idea.
The one thing I don't like about doing that is the first night you do it, it's not that comfortable sleeping.
Yeah, there's like 3 pills you can take, and then you take that half gallon of Go Lightly. You're done. You're gonna be you're gonna be needing a case of Charmin.
Yeah. That's for sure.
I like the Walmart brand flushable wipes.
I like taking a fucking shower afterwards if things get messy.
Oh yeah, I've had to do that before.
So if you get the side streams, man.
So, question: is there a game that needs to be played?
Yes, there is, but we need one more person.
All right. Well, somebody call in. I'm ready to dominate.
Grievous, call in, brother. JR, who else is here? Simone, any of you guys? Or all of you?
Anybody that doesn't call in is gay.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm just taunting them, trying to get the game going.
I'm thinking I'm going to go to the Embassy Suites, but I don't know what their policy is for pets.
Well, let me Google that for you.
So I like their made-to-order omelets.
Embassy Suite is pet friendly, allowing 2 pets of any size for an additional fee. The pet fee typically ranges from $25 to $75 per pet per night, or up to $200 per stay.
Okay.
So they'll let you have your doggo, but you're going to pay for it.
Right. It's usually $50 a night, no matter where you go.
What city are you staying in? I'll try to find that.
Overland Park.
Overland?
Yep, Overland Park,
Okay.
Kansas.
$100 per accommodation per stay.
So $100 per stay.
If this is accurate.
I'll be doing 3 nights, so they don't have to worry about the dog. It's going to be the owner that they need to worry about this time around. But we won't tell them that.
When you when you stay in a hotel room, where does Sam sleep? On the floor, or does he cuddle up with you?
He cuddles up with me. He sleeps with me every night. He's such a little fucking bitch, too. Um, like I like to hug a pillow because I sleep on my side, right?
Mm-hmm.
He will climb onto the pillow that I'm hugging and sleep on the pillow because it's just that much softer. But can I hug Sam while we're sleeping? No, that's not allowed. No, 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 no. The dog needs its freedom of movement.
Yeah. None of my critters want to sleep on the bed with me when I go to bed, and I'm perfectly fine with that arrangement.
Yeah, I'd be fine if Sam wanted to sleep on the floor too, but he doesn't. I've never had an animal sleep with me before like that, but that's what he wants. I don't really care. But I do think it's funny that he's such a creature of comfort. I think it's my fault he does it too, because when I first got him, he was absolutely terrified, traumatized from being in the Humane Society.
Right.
And he was, 8 months old when I got him. So he was still really, immature too.
Well, before he wound up at the Humane Society, he was part of another family, right?
Yeah.
So he went from one environment to another to another to another. So yeah, that's a big adjustment for a little critter.
And I firmly believe that he was beaten at his previous place, his previous abode.
Yeah, that's
And
bullshit.
well, I agree completely. Anybody who harms one of these little guys, scum of the earth.
So, do you have enough to play the game?
We got two people.
No Hemi yet. Okay.
No, no, nobody else has joined us.
I
Jay,
taunted the audience and tried to get somebody to call in, but it didn't
yeah,
work.
but it, yeah, people didn't listen to you like, usual.
Well, many of them would have joined had you not been here.
Well, no one wants to play against me because they know they're going to lose. So I get it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I give you props. You play against me knowing you're going to lose, but you still play.
Ugh. Ten and a half hours. What is it? 3. That makes it 11 o'clock. Before I need to change.
Right, 1 o'clock. You don't know how to count now either.
Hey, True Blood,
10 hours.
Yo,
1 o'clock.
you know what I did earlier
But they're
today?
not. They're not going to
what
wait
did you do earlier
till
today?
1 o'clock to change it. Well,
I went to the
usually
grocery
does.
store. You know why I did that?
To get food?
I had no eggs.
Oh my goodness, no eggs. An empty egg carton?
Yes.
I thought you just hid them somewhere else.
No, no eggs in the prison wallet. Thank you very much.
Man, grocery prices are just ridiculous compared to what they were just 2 years ago.
Yes, they are.
Pretty much everything is doubled or tripled in price.
Yeah. That old fucking 4% inflation number they're throwing around now is a lie. It's a
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah, it's about 20% higher.
And how many food distribution and production facilities have burned to the ground in the past 3 years?
Not enough to make a difference, but still, there's been a few.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You don't think it's enough to affect the economy?
No. You have no idea how massive the fucking food logistics chain is.
I must not. Has it come to a boil yet?
Not a boil. If I stop stirring, maybe.
Well,
It's starting to.
it's probably ready to cut the heat off. I just stirred it and cool down.
Hmm. It's a very interesting concept.
When do I have to let stream?
What?
When do I stream?
What do you want?
When do I stream?
Walk away from it. Level down.
I don't feel good.
All right, let that cool down, and then we'll mix that with it.
It's for you.
Yeah, my son just returned a text.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 days in the hotel, Brandon.
Yep.
Are you going to go stir crazy?
Nope. I'm going to do my laundry.
Well, I hope you do them in the washing machine and not the other way.
Oh! Yeah, for about 18 hours, I'm going to never be more than 50 feet from a toilet. I'll tell you that. I just hope I
Well,
don't get stuck in an elevator.
welcome to my world.
Yeah.
Have you been having issues that you feel you need to do a cleanse?
No. But it's just something you ought to do every once in a while.
Well, I made a 15 bean soup with smoked pork hocks last weekend. I've been regular as hell.
Well, I'm regular now. I don't have any problem with holding it or going or, I don't feel like I could always go more or anything like that.
You
It's
don't have
just,
to make any emergency stops. Is the main.
no.
Yeah, that bean soup and that cornbread I've been eating on over the past week, no problems.
Yeah. You can honk all you want. That don't mean anything's going to change.
Hey, Grinch,
Yes.
I heard you talking about donuts earlier. Do you know why donuts have a hole in them?
So they can be hung up.
No. Originally, when they were dropping a lot of dough into some hot grease to cook it, they figured out that it wasn't cooking through to the middle, so they decided to poke a hole in it and remove the middle entirely. And that's how we came up with the donut rings. The best way to cook hot a fried dough is to poke a hole in the middle so it will cook evenly from the inside out,
Interesting.
which is entirely different from a cake donut.
Yeah, I like the raised yeast donuts more than cake donuts.
What's this gate we're pulling into?
This is where I'm going to end my stream. This is the Kansas City drop yard.
All right.
I'm going to drop this trailer here and bobtail it over Overland Park.
So, what do we have to look forward to for the next 3 days? Is there going to be any streams, or are you just going to chill?
There is. Hemi and I have been talking about some streams we want to do, but he's really busy this weekend. So
Right.
maybe tomorrow night there will be something.
So when I go on route tomorrow morning, I have to find my own entertainment. You're not going to provide it for me?
That's right.
You rat bastard.
I know it.
So Iridium Kush just posted that Shar is a person is a known doxer.
Oh, that's a couple of days old.
Char's in Germany. What the fuck are they going to do to him?
Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing.
Kratos said, "Shar, you're the man." Troglodyte Shar was kung fu verbiage fighting. His words were as fast as lightning.
You know, the
Dr. J said,
KOA,
"Shar, good guess." Phoenix
the
laughed.
K,
Ape laughed.
KOA campground has no jurisdiction in Germany.
I don't know who Roberta is.
That is the name that Char called Kush on Billy the Goat stream.
Oh.
That's Kush's trans name. It's official now. So
Wow.
that's what that's about.
Okay, I like it. Well, Brandon, you and Sam enjoy your vacation. Don't leave it in all one place. Tell them that you would like a room by the public restroom, so that way you can go crack that more than one. And may the force be with you.
Yeah.
So I'll talk to you later, Ro. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Shit.
You got to check in with anyone, or you just back up and drop off your trailer?
I've just got to drop off the trailer and do some electronic and physical paperwork. But first, I got to get parked.
Did they designate where you park, or you just show up and you
Yeah,
park
they
what's
do.
available?
We have a set number of spots for our company.
Okay.
And I'm getting into this one. But it's angled parking, and I fucking hate angled parking.
Why?
Because it's a pain in the ass. You can't fucking look for...
Line up. You just line up the trailer and back up.
Shut up. That ain't how it works. Lining it up is the problem, because it's all at a fucking angle. It's not lined up to the fucking fence, you know.
Did I tell you we got the new AI in our trucks, company trucks at work?
Uh-uh.
It sucks ass.
What sucks ass about it? It routes like your fucking idiots at the main office, because they're the one that fucking
Well,
wrote the
it
criteria for it.
it monitors your driving, and if the
Yeah.
speed limit is 45 and you're going 50, it says please slow down. And if you
Oh,
don't slow down, it reports you. And it just it wants you to drive like a blue-haired old lady.
hmm.
I can't make
So
any good time driving like a blue-haired old lady.
so your company wants you to drive like a blue-haired old lady, and they're paying you to do the job.
Yeah. But you got an AI actually telling you, please slow down. I'm like, fuck you. I got a limiter on this thing. I should at least travel as fast as the limiter will let me go.
Well, just wait till they fucking sink them.
Mm.
Doing electronic paperwork, la la la, so much fun. 7080. La la la, pushing lots of buttons that mean nothing. Submit, submit. Are you sure you want to submit? Fuck you, you fucking redundant piece of shit.
So the
We,
next
we,
3 days in this spot, right?
no. The trailer will be here.
I thought I heard you say you were taking 3 days downtime.
Oh, yeah, I am taking, but I'm not going to be right here.
How's that work?
Well, the engine goes suck, squeeze, bang, blow, and I'm able to apply torque to the tires, which lets me go from place to place.
Hmm. Wise guy, eh?
Mm-hmm. Woohoo! All right. Electronic paperwork complete. Physical paperwork commencing.
All right, brother. I'm going to sign off and let you have it. Enjoy your downtime, and I'll be looking forward to the next stream whenever that is.
All right. Now you're leaving. Hemi can talk.
Yeah, fuck him.
Oh, the love, man. Kahua.
Kahua.
How are you doing today, Hammy?
Oh, busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
Mm-hmm.
And the broken phone doesn't help, so
No.
nah. So I caught you just in time for to finish. Yeah. All right. Three days off, you say, huh?
Yep. I think this is going to happen quite a bit from now on. I'll work for like 2 weeks, get some time off. I'm going to talk to my dispatcher and see if he wants to just keep me rolling as long as I've got fucking time on the clock. I don't know if that'll be if that option will be available, but we'll see.
But what about stacking paper to the ceiling?
I didn't understand you, Hemi. Something about stocking paper.
What about stacking paper to the ceiling, Brandon? Taking 3 days off?
Well, I asked for the time off so I could go watch my daughter graduate.
Oh, nice. Is that coming up soon?
Yeah, on Wednesday. So they're giving
Nice.
me Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off.
Right on. Is that graduate college or high school?
High school.
High school.
I'm still doing paperwork. I'm not ignoring it.
Oh, that's all right. I'm driving. I'm not ignoring you either.
All right, that's our paperwork. It'll be time to go out into the heat. Unhook.
Hot there. Hot there now?
Yeah, it's a little hot here. 95.
Whew.
And I'm sure Sam's got a poop or something too. So I think I will get that taken care of, then come back and sign off. So
All
I'll
right.
be right back.
Time to empty the Democrat because he is full of shit.
All right. Well, Hemi,
Yes, sir.
what is your availability for the next few days?
Uh, pretty busy.
Yeah.
Tuesday maybe. Monday, tomorrow I'm gonna be swamped, and it's the fucking holiday here. So
Okay.
Tuesday I could do something with you.
Okay. We'll get a stream set up for Tuesday. RO has been bitching because he's not going to have anything to entertain him while at work. And I knew that would just break your heart to hear that.
All right, yeah, Tuesday in the daytime would be fine. Yeah, just like normal.
Okay. Well, how about in the evenings?
You just won't be on the road.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to do a long stream, for. But
Yeah,
there's a couple of concepts that I wanted to do it. And evening would be better for me. But you've got the fireworks and stuff coming up, so maybe Tuesday evening. Well, Hemi, I guess cat's got your tongue, so we'll figure that out offline. And brothers, remember, no marriage, no cohabitation, no new children will prevent you from being sucked into the horrible world of usury and indentured servitude. Be nice to each other if you can, and help a brother out if it's within your power. Even if it's just to hear somebody talk something through, or you don't even have to give them any advice. Sometimes it's best just to let them go. Oh, that was a good fart. And remember, MGTOW is not anti-gynocentric. MGTOW is not anti-feminist or anti-female. MGTOW is not anti-dog or anti-anything, because MGTOW is for normal men. Peace out, brothers, and live a purpose-driven life. That purpose determined by you and you alone. Bye! We'll be back later with or without Mr. Four Speed. So, have a good day. And be well.